Well, the final piece of NFL news was revealed this morning, but it was a loosely held reveal of this breaking news as the Washington Commanders were
Dun,
announced
dun,
this morning
dun.
on Groundhog Day. I was in previous episodes, I was extrapolating from their announcement coming on Groundhog Day that they might be actually becoming the Red Hogs as one of their finalists.
I can't believe that's not what it was.
Instead, word leaked over the weekend, and word has been actually leaking out pretty consistently over the last few weeks that they would be the Commanders. As like logos have leaked, and then merchandise leaked, and eventually the Joe Theismann was even on the radio.
Cheeseman?
Theismann actually confirming without, I think, realizing that they hadn't announced that they would be the Commanders. And
He's old, so
I want to keep calling them the Commandos, and I think that's gonna be their unofficial.
I'm fine
nickname.
with that. Anything to make fun of the Washington football team. I mean, I can't believe they ditched football team. It was so perfect.
Their official new hashtag is Take Command. But I don't know how it's not Go Commando. It's just like we're going Commando. It's too perfect. So I think people are gonna have a lot of fun with that. Did you see the logo? Or
I have not seen the logo. I saw the news of the worst kept secret of a name reveal ever. But I did not see the logo yet.
Well, I'm a graphic designer by trade, so I'm a total dork for all this kind of stuff, even though I don't care about the Washington football franchise in any way. But I'm always excited to see new names, new logos, and uniforms. I don't mind the name. I think the name makes sense. It's not too dissimilar from the Cleveland Guardians, which we universally panned on our baseball podcast, Major League A-Holes. Mainly because the execution of the logo is all their logo set is just amateurish and just cringeworthy almost.
Yes.
The Guardians has no direct tie to the city of Cleveland other than a couple of statues on a bridge some way. The Guardians of Traffic, which is the weakest connection to any team I've ever heard or city. Commanders, at least you have the commander in chief there in Washington, D.C. You have a strong military presence, with the Pentagon there. Obviously, that is a huge industry in that region. So it makes sense. So I don't mind Commanders. It's a little generic. It almost sounds like an arena ball team name, similar to the Guardians. But I think there's at least a connection to the city. The colors, of course, are remaining the same, red and gold.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Which are good. I like the kind of stenciled W, kind of a military.
Yeah.
I think that's a cool look. Their uniforms are kind of strange. They kind of the home uniform isn't too dissimilar from what they have now. Strong burgundy and gold. The road uniform is kind of like red, black, and white, which I thought was kind of strange. And then they have a third jersey, which is black and kind of camo with burgundy and gold accents. So I don't know. I don't think it's the worst. I think people are really making fun of it. People make fun of everything that comes out at the time. And then you get used to it, and then it just kind of becomes second nature. I think people get used to Commanders pretty quickly, but mainly if they embrace the going commando aspect of it, I think that would be hilarious.
It looks like, speaking of Washington Commandos, it looks like there is a Washington Commandos. Washington Commandos was an arena football team, so maybe that's why they didn't. Maybe that's why they didn't take Commandos.
That's why I thought it had a arena football tinge to it.
Their logo actually looks like the Cubs logo with a star in the middle. It looks like the Cubs' third City Connect uniform, basically.
With Clark without his pants on, going commando?
Yeah, going commando, Clark, you dirty bird, you dirty bear.
Perfect.
Word
Hole Media.